1, begin! So welcome back, everyone, to Soccer Racing League. That happens every Friday. Well, it happens every Friday. I don't stream it every Friday because I was away last week. So, once again, I'm gonna be attempting to do 2 of them in one day. It might not be 2 of them in one day, depending upon what I'm doing after this. But, yeah. So, our objective, defeat Ganon. And in order to defeat Ganon, we need to collect 7 crystals and then defeat Aga at the top of Ganon's tower. So, those 7 crystals can be randomized amongst any of the dungeons, except for Hyrule Castle and Aga Tower. And yeah, we're trying to beat it before everybody else. There's a bunch of people participating in the races. Those are our subscribers on Twitch or YouTube channel members or Patreon members. Anybody that does those can participate. And yeah, it's available in the Discord every Friday. So, if you're interested in participating, that is how you do. So we're going to be hopefully winning. That's the goal. In order to, I guess, hang on, what are we talking about? At the very beginning of the game, it's sometimes a little bit overwhelming with how many checks I have to do at the same time as thinking and explaining the game. So, yeah, I get distracted. We are in open mode. Open mode means that there's no rain sequence. You start off with the option to select Link's house or Sanctuary, and then you go from there. So yeah. Not enough yapping? Yeah, no, not on Fridays. That's every other stream. We're grabbing a bomb there because there's a couple of bombable walls that we're gonna need in the house here. Also, I realized my monitor stuff is swapped on my other monitor. Normally I have my tracker closer to here, but instead I have the race room closer, so I can, I guess, look at the timer and see that we're at 2.5 minutes instead of looking at where all I have available to go. Saku said, "That is how you do." Caption said, "That is how you don't." Yeah, you know, honestly, I just accept that captions will never get my words correct. Basically, open mode is you start at the point of leaving Sanctuary without having done the checks during the intro sequence. Yes, exactly. Alright, so we have, so far, nothing super great. We have people cheering for Terrible Seed in the chat. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, I was really worried for a second. I was like, oh man, I hope we don't get Lamp immediately. That would be an Aga Seed. Oh, I'm poor. Okay. I guess we're not talking to the bottle vendor. I forgot we need 100 rupees and I didn't have 100 rupees. Bye, chicken. Off to Castlevania with you. Also, I have decided all of the games that will be in the 40-game solo archipelago seed monstrosity that I'm gonna be doing. I can't read them. Oh, nice bottle, but kind of vanilla, but not vanilla because it's got a potion in it, but also funny. But yeah, the 40-game archipelago that I'm going to be doing, I will list the games afterwards. 40 games, quite a bit. We're still poor. No, heck it, we gotta go, get more money. I'm just gonna go in here and get exactly 100. Well, 101, I guess. Also, our oh my god. Okay, mirror, nice. What was I saying? The Hightail server got an update. The more information is in the Discord. I need more money. So we're picking up money. Anytime the drink is free? Yep. It's nice to have a potion, so I'll be able to, you know, use it when I actually need to use the potion. Honestly, $100 for a magic mirror is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We'll pick up this heart container, because heart containers early on when you have green mail is pretty nice. I'm definitely taking a risk, by the way, right now. Because I don't have more than one bomb, and I normally go and check Agina's cave, and I don't have the ability to check both Agina's cave and Mini Moldorm cave. So we're gonna go with Mini Moldorm cave and hope that Agina's cave is nothing. Oh, or we could just get bombs. that would also work. Hey, Asbite. Welcome in. Alright, so we're gonna go over here to Agina's cave. You see an amazing and cute Saku. Where? There is such a thing? Also, welcome in, Sparzavar. Pippa says, I recall a YouTube short that went basically, I'll use potions when I'm in danger. Saku dies 10 seconds later. I don't even think it was 10 seconds. I think I died like immediately after. It was pretty close. You like the tracker setup? Thank you. I don't know, sometimes I feel like the screen is a little overwhelming with how much information is on it, but also at the same time, like, I really feel like there's a lot of stuff that's necessary to have on the screen at all times. Arrow with the 57 months! Thank you so much. How was my vacation? It was pretty good, honestly. Very, very relaxing. I had a lot of fun. Did a bunch of Warframe, not gonna lie. How many hearts from these mini Moldarms? Ah, darn. So much money! But still not enough to go to Zora. You can check that magic mirror you just picked up to see the aforementioned cute Saku. I guess magic would be a valid way to, see something that doesn't exist. I didn't go to Japan. I've never gone to Japan. We have a throne, what's it called? A throne thing? Oh god. Option? Where people can contribute to what would be a vacation for me to Japan. right now, all it was a self-care week, which is fantastic because it was nice to just relax, take it easy, and, oh, shield, okay. Relax, take it easy, build a bookcase, get a massage, game, etc. What kind of randomizer I'm doing? And a Link to the Past randomizer. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's good. That was close. I almost did something really bad. I don't have Moon Pearl. This is dumb. Okay. Alright. If this streamer keeps insulting our friend, we might have to do something about it. What you gonna do? Ban me? I did sleep. Oh my god, the amount of time I slept while I was on holiday was like, yeah, I slept for like 12 hours, I slept for 11 hours, I slept for 13 hours, multiple days in a row. I was like, man, I am just sleeping all day. No crying. Like open world key sanity boss shuffle. Oh no key sanity. I don't really do key sanity. This is a race seed. We do if you're familiar with Sahasra bot to generate the seeds and stuff, the preset for this is Saku League boots. It's you start with boots, it's open mode, and you have to get 7 crystals to defeat Ganon. Those are the best days though, all the sleep. Oh yeah, it was really good. We might require you to write a strongly worded apology and admit on stream that Saku is cute and amazing. Not getting baited into that again. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you? How's the cough? It's mostly okay. This morning, I was like weird. I was weird when I woke up. I had to take my inhaler again. Like, man, I don't want to get a cold again. Open world plus casual boots is awesome. Yeah. I do like boots. Woo. The command is gone? No, the command isn't gone. It's just, it has a cooldown, but people keep using it. I cannot remember the last time I slept double digits hours other than when I was sick. Honestly, I don't often get that much sleep, but that's because I'm like, oh shoot, I have to be up for something. So my brain is like, oh my god, I can't sleep too long. What if I sleep in? Oh my gosh, I got all this stuff I gotta do. Oh my gosh, never gonna get it done. Gotta wake up. Don't have time to sleep. Oh, but what about all these other things that you have to do? You don't have time to sleep right now. That's what my brain does. Cooldown is much longer than 10 minutes, is it? Oops. Is somebody timing it? Oh, chess turn though! Pro gamer, hello? Piece of hearts with a great fairy. Ooh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You're one of those blessed with being a short sleeper? Oh no. Hang on, I need to concentrate for a second. Hello? Go away. Hello? The wall. I hugged the wall instead of dashed. I'm sad. This is, we actually, like, hang on. Brain. Actually, no, I can't do anything else here. I don't have a bow. Okay, somebody's asking about spin speed, I think. I didn't see the whole message, but I see somebody explaining spin speed. There are two different ways to, activate spin speed. Well, one is not spin speed. Spin speed is very specifically one thing. Super speed is what I'm trying to say. There is two different ways to activate super speed. One is through spinning with your sword and releasing, your spin, for a single frame and then tapping your boots, basically. You like hold the button down and then flick it over and then you'll notice, oh, hang on, I did it wrong. So now if you try to use the sword, right, it doesn't work because you've set up the super speed. And you have to walk up or down off stairs in order to activate it. I'll be able to show you more when I'm not in the middle of a race. But yeah, the other way is item dash, which sets up, so if you press the item key and the dash key on the exact same frame, then you'll get an item dash, charge, super speed. But yeah. I'm not very good at describing it while I'm in the middle of a race. Oh, hi. I will show you more when I'm done. The important thing is that once you do set up your, so let's say you do an item dash or you do the spin speed setup, right? After you set it up so that you can't use your sword anymore, that you have to find a staircase that you can control your character on. So the ones in dungeons here don't work because they will automatically, when you touch the stairs, it will either bring you all the way up or all the way down. You can't do anything halfway through. The ones on Death Mountain where you manually have to press, like if I go on here, right? It'll finish walking up for me. So this kind of staircase won't work. It has to be one where you can control your character on. And those are typically only in the overworld. You won't find them in dungeons. Can I please have something good? Self-care week was great. Thank you so much for asking. Wish I had stairs that would finish walking upstairs for me. Yo, same. Ooh. I need to concentrate for a second again. I went too far up. Okay, fine. Small key. Boo. So we do have the power glove. So that'll allow us to lift some rocks. Not the heavy rocks, not the dark rocks. Because you need Titan's mitts for that. But I need something good, please. Game. Don't give me lamp. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. I guess we're going up Death Mountain to Tower of Hera. But yeah, this is... So we start with actual boots. This is not to be confused with pseudo boots. Where pseudo boots is a setting that you can set where it allows you to start with a fake set of boots that will allow you to run, but if you try to bonk into something, it won't work. And that is an option, typically, that you can set in some of the randomizers. Just not this one. So yeah. We're gonna go up Death Mountain. You'll see me spin speed. I'll show you. As soon as I'm not in an area that's getting, you know, absolutely wrecked by cabbages. Oh, you know, I should probably actually have this sword out. Hold left and down. Hit the bump and hold down. And hold left and hold up. Hello. Thank you. Then go right. Then down right, but mostly down so you don't fall in the pit. Then hold right until you start walking and the screen is moving, not moving. Yeah. I have dark maps on my website, by the way. I know that was an old man dash, but I just wanted to, you know, get that dead rock out of the way. It's slower. Okay, you know, I'm gonna get out of the way of cabbages here before I do spin speed, okay? Yikes. Hey. Oh god. Alright, sword out, okay? You don't have to be on the stairs. But you see now, pressing sword doesn't work. If I touch the staircase and leave the staircase on an up or down direction, it will make me go super fast, super speed, okay? If I leave the staircase going right or left, without holding up, let's say, it won't work on things like, the pyramid. You'll notice like, this one's pretty, like, straight, so it doesn't work on here, but yeah. On the pyramid, if you leave the steps to the right or left, then it won't actually work properly. So, yeah. You can also do it with items, like the hook shot, specifically. Where if you press the dash and hook shot button at the exact same time, you'll also charge super speed, and then you have to go on the staircase in order to activate it. Your favorite rando's key sanity? But that's because I can remember all of my checks without a tracker. I don't mind key sanity. But it's not one that I like to race with. Convenient place, by the way. Ooh. Some cash. I thought that said some cash leads to the hookshot, but no. Convenient place to get the fire rod. Right before we get locked into having to do a fire locked room. I didn't realize your Dark World form was a unique sprite too. Yeah, this is Clifford's sprite, but recolored. The full flute song is deceptively hard to whistle because of how high it goes. Key sanity isn't too bad. It's just, I don't know. I end up, normally when I'm playing this game, normally it's in combination with something else. Let's say like Archipelago or a multi-world or, you know, a variety of other things. And having, you know, having to go into checks or to multiple different places. I think like I use key sanity as like a, if I need to extend the amount of time that I'm playing because somebody else is playing a game that's longer, I'll do key sanity. Because that means that I'll have more playtime because it'll lock specific locations out. But yeah. Oh, a book. Okay. Some cash again in his tower. Cool. Don't care. Two swords and a shield in one cave? Oh, are you watching the... did you scroll back and watch the beginning? Excuse me, goodbye. Entrance rando is really difficult for me. Ark Harker, thank you so much for the primary sub. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna need to tap again. Poke. Okay, good. Whew. Otherwise, it would have gotten super Moldorm. Wow, Moldorm did not want to cooperate with me today. Alright, so we got a book. I guess we're going to Ether Tablet or Desert Palace. We did get a crystal here, which is nice. So... don't even think about it, Dead Rock. Cyber Chow with the 82 months. Oh, okay. Goody. Entrance rando just reminds me of how little I actually remember of A Link to the Past, unless it's specifically in normal format. It's, honestly, I think I don't mind entrance rando. The problem is I have a difficult time with remembering what I'm doing while I'm streaming. Because I'm so focused on chat and communicating and whatever else that I'll get distracted and lose track of what I was doing or where I've been or whatever else And so without a tracker, I get, really... yeah. Really lost. And then frustrated because I'm like, darn, I've been here. I know I've been here. Or I know that I've seen this. Where the heck was it? Oh god. Piece of heart is held by someone friendly. Well, heck, would be good if I had actually been paying attention to what everybody gave me. So it helps now that Codeman's tracker has, I think it auto-tracks entrances, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Moon Pearl! Now we just need... Oh, no, don't give me the lamp. Taker Scarf? The scene has been very... I'm gonna give you the next item that you need, and that's it. It's like it's leading me by the nose, you know? I love people who don't have the concept of a live mic. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's our Dark World access. What do you mean, Kevlar? That was 15 minutes? Rip. Sorry, Chops. I could say the same of Normal Rando. I couldn't tell you where the keys are. A lot of the non-equipment items are. You don't like pickle juice? Oh no. Those who love fighting with most terriblest of evil software? Oh no. Kevlar, what are you building? I got the hammer. The magic hammer, or MC hammer. Ooh, give me. Thank you. Don't even think about it. Red Igor. See here, someone in a room talking into mic walks in, blurts out personal information. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, that's a problem. I think that just overwrote my... No! Okay. Oh, we did it! Oh no! I'm sorry, Kevlar. Think about what, pushing this button? No! No pushing buttons, Chops! No pushing buttons. So I typically will end up mapping. There we go. Mapping when I go into the Dark World because it should give me information on what the last crystal or pendant is in the light world. Without having to actually, you know, map in the light world. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing all these buttons on the chat. Oh my god, this place is super nice! Okay, so it's a crystal on Eastern. 2, 3... Ice Palace. Oh my god, what is this? Flipper is not necessary? Possibly? Wow. Yeah, that particular emote was, I think, a hype train emote. From a while ago. I don't know that it's available anymore. What is the difference between... Oh, Titan's Mitts! What's the difference between using the mirror and going through one of those blue portals? So the mirror only takes you from the light world, or sorry, from the yeah, from the light world to the dark world. Or sorry, hello? Sorry, let me start over. The portals only take you from the light world to the dark world. The mirror only takes you from the dark world to the light world. Except for if you're playing inverted, in which case it's just the opposite. So that's the difference, is you can only get to the dark world via the portals, or the portal that happens at Ega Tower, or at Hyrule Castle entrance that you have to defeat Ega in order to go through. But yeah. Maybe it's a capital thing? Yeah, and the mirror does also make a return portal, yes. Vita with the 50 consecutive watch streak. 50? Yeah. And Skash also with the 50 watch streak. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but if there's any messages or something that I haven't responded to or anything, if you want to post them again, I would not mind, because I do try to respond to everything if possible. Okay, this is rude. Saku stole that key? I have no idea what you're talking about. I stole nothing. Might go to sleep early. Even awake since 2 a.m. Oh my god, that's so long. Oh gosh. I'm getting absolutely wrecked by crickets? Lizards? I don't even know what these things are. Dark World rat equivalents. Darn, I was hoping that I would get some health. I do have the potion if I need to. Let's take the green things are pain. They sure are. Maybe Saku is saving it until she's in danger. It's true though. I think they're camel crickets. Either way, they're scary. They are. They hurt badly. No, you don't. Go away. Oh, forgot that was that one and not this one. I normally don't need magic or anything. Okay, so let's take out the hammer. We key dashed because we were on the right frame for that. Oh, nice! That doesn't help me at all in this dungeon in terms of like boss damage. Blind will always take the same amount of hits no matter what sword you're using. It's 3 for each head. But no, you don't. Oh my god. Dodging IRL. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No! That was almost perfect, and then it wasn't. Wow, a heart piece. Camel makes it so much horrifying. Well, that's Thieves Town all complete, which is nice. We could go fight... Ugh. I guess Skull Woods is on the menu. Before we do that, excuse me, do you mind? I need that money. I did lose the script. I keep trying to dash, but I'm trying to dash too early, so instead I'm just running into nothing. And by running into nothing, I mean just like not actually running at all. This bush and this bush has a chance to drop bombs. So if you need bombs in the dark world, there you go. Fun fact. That was my fun fact of the day. Let's go this way. We do have Titan's mitts, but I always skip the blacksmith until I go and do this. I really, really, really need the bow. Lamp would be nice, but not necessary. It would be really nice for Misery Mire, but also, again, not necessary. But like money to replace the money that I'm using on the digging game, at least. There we go. Perfect. Grandma Augusta! Thank you so much for the raid. I find that the hints about, or the tips about bombs and stuff are only really useful when you're doing things like Archipelago or multi-world where somebody else needs to find items for you. So like, if you're, yeah. Right, item dash time, so we can do hammer. Dash and hammer at the same time. Bonk. Yep. Ooh, Spyro. Spyro is on the list of Archipelago games, but it's also a list of games Saku hasn't played before. I say hasn't played before, but that's a lie. I have played a very, very, very small amount of a Spyro game. Like 10 minutes of one. Because I was being babysat by somebody who had a PlayStation. And they let me play the PlayStation until my parents found out that I was playing a PlayStation. In which case they were like, no, you're not allowed to. And then I was no longer allowed to play Spyro. You tried Hammer Dash, couldn't quite figure out the timing. You have to press the buttons at the exact same time, which sometimes takes a little bit of practice. Do you mind? First time playthrough as well? Yo, nice! Are you enjoying it at least? I need health. I don't need money anymore. I wish that I had the hook shot. I don't like the fact that hook shot is possibly, like, not required. Some are questionable. What, the achievements? I genuinely don't know Rashkavar. I mean, I wasn't allowed to watch Sailor Moon, so... Because it was true demonic, so... I'm gonna go with I don't really know, and I don't know that I want to know. An older set, so some of the point values are off in your opinion? That's fair. Blue tunic! Nice! I think it's the monsters part of it. Skash. Go, go, go. I don't think, sorry, I once watched someone do their first whole playthrough without ever noticing the Dark World trees were sentient. It drove you mad. Yo, we got the King of Samaria. I find that a lot of the time, I'm watching people play first playthroughs of games sometimes. They're also spending a lot of time during cutscenes and other things, or like movement when they're just walking around the world, looking at chat, which I'm also pretty bad at, not gonna lie. So there'll be times when like important things are missed because they kind of expect you to be looking at the screen. But yeah. Welcome back, Scarth. Damageless boss progression? Yuck! Oof. Damageless on a first playthrough is pretty rough. No, it's not the magical girl transformations. It's definitely the monsters. Like, the monsters definitely look scary. But yeah. What am I? Oh no. I don't like this. I'm finding a whole lot of yuck. Okay, we'll go to, I guess... I wanted to go to Swamp or Skullwoods. What am I doing over here? We'll just save and quit. We'll go back. We'll go back to, or we'll go to Skullwoods because I think that, yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Go to Skullwoods. We have Titan's sword. Tempered sword. There we go. Titan's mitts, tempered sword. Speaking of Titan's mitts, we'll go over here first. This is where I have problems routing this stupid graveyard ledge back in. Wait, what is this? Magical Girls and Monsters? We're talking about Sailor Moon. When were you allowed to play E.T. on the 2600? I don't remember. Titan sword? Wasn't that Crown Splitter? The sword specifically for Titans? The way that you said that, actually, where am I going? I want to go up. The way that you said that reminds me of Cusco's poison. I am actually aware of the fish giving you Quake being for a mythological reference. I can't remember what it was or what it is. But I do think it's really cool. Yeah, that one. Exactly, Scar. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's fine. Yo! Oh my god! Thank you so much, Jans, for the 14 months! You always try to avoid that door? This one that I just went through? Yeah, honestly, I probably could have. Wow, that was really smooth. Okay, and then I got hit in the face by Moldorms. Do you mind? You know what? Heck it. Let's hope that the last item is on Mothula, and I'm just gonna skip everything else. I've been leveling, crafting, and gathering classes in Final Fantasy XIV today, and now everything looks like lumber and ores to you. Oh my god. I just walked into a spike and it saved my life. Because I didn't get grabbed by the hand. Can I please get a bow so that I can go and complete pod? We'll just go. Oh, we have 0 keys. So we're gonna have to kill this guy. Whoops. Imagine if the entire... Hang on. Sorry. I need to concentrate for half a second. Do you mind? That was rude. Okay, imagine if the entire series of Sailor Moon was brought over to Canada. They'd have never aired that at 4:30 p.m. on YTV? What? Oh, wait, what? What are you talking about? And its movement causes earthquakes. Ah. I thought there was something about... I thought there was a very particular myth about how somebody had thrown a rock at the catfish, specifically. You wonder if wall masters would drop leatherworking materials? I don't like that. I don't like that thought at all. Also, I really don't like that. That's not something I want to find. Okay, what could this even possibly be? Can't be hookshot. I guess a bow? Oh no, that's Quake! No. Hang on! We are in big trouble. If this is Quake, or if there's some, oh man. No! It's a pet seed! No! Gross! Gross. Alright, well, I guess, that takes, I guess we do, in fact, need... I guess we do, in fact, need the hook shop before we go to Ganon's Tower. I knew this was going too smoothly. Where's my mouse? Gotta mark this down quick. For Misery Mire. Okay. Your prediction? Actually, oh gosh. Do I have only one bottle? Oh, I do. I really don't like any of this, actually. Can you not? All these cabbages flying at my face? Yikes! Pump up the stairs so you go a little faster. Rude, 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 rude. Eat your veggies? Oh, I don't want to. Can I just say, I get so annoyed at, speaking of veggies, oh my gosh, I get so annoyed at having to cut lettuce or like rip up lettuce. And I know that you can buy lettuce pre-ripped, but then that stuff goes bad so fast. But also at the same time, oh my god, the menial task of just tearing up lettuce is awful. The switch from we might not need much stuff to we need so much stuff. Yep. Yeah, I need basically all the dungeons now, except for Egg Tower. Chopping it instead of tearing it? I have, but like big heads of lettuce that's not like romaine lettuce or whatever. Is kind of, I don't know how you would do that. Like iceberg lettuce, not romaine lettuce or fancy lettuce. Oh, okay. You know what would be great is if we could get, if we could get, excuse you. Okay. Lamp is what I'm trying to say, but my brain not be working right now. It's taking a holiday, I guess. I came back from holiday, my brain did not. Yeah, I was not in the right spot. What is fancy lettuce? It's lettuce that's not cheap. What items have to be in pedestal to force all medallions again? Nothing. I guess the fire rod. I guess, yeah, it would have to be the fire rod, and that's only if Bombos is required, if Bombos is, actually no. Would it be possible to have fire rod be on the thing? Yeah, I guess it would only be possible if, sorry, the question was what items have to be in pedestal to force getting all medallions. I think it would have to be fire rod, because you'd need Bombos for Ice Palace, and then you'd need the other two, let's say like you know, Turtle Rock and Misery Mire to be Quake and Ether, but there's no guarantee that that would be the case. There would have to be very specific conditions in which it would work. Hookshot as well? I don't think Hookshot would be necessary to get it to be all medallions. Because the only way, like, you only need 2 medallions, right, to enter the dungeons, and that's at maximum. Yeah, that's if they are both 2 separate things. Except for when you need Bombos for Ice Palace. And the only time you need Bombos for Ice Palace is if you can't get the Fire Rod. Is wearing tux. Where was Hookshot? It was in Paradox Cave. So this specific combo plus Quake in Pedestal, no. So the reason why Pedestal is a Ped Seed is because I need 7 crystals to beat the game, and one of my crystals is Misery Mire. And Misery Mire is only opened via Quake. So I have to get Quake to go into Misery Mire, otherwise I can't beat the game. That is why this is a Pedestal Seed. Because I would not be able to beat the game without Quake. Because Misery Mire is necessary to get into the final dungeon that is required to beat the final boss. Hey, Johnny. I went the long way. Oh, well. Guess we're going the long way. Yeah, in this particular instance, Quake is on the pedestal, and we need it. There is a variety of other reasons on why it could be necessary, but yeah. The TLDR is that Quake is on the pedestal, and it's necessary to beat the game. So, we have to get it. Have you been watching any Olympic hockey? No, not really. I have heard a lot about it, though. Very, please. I'm really mostly interested in the NHL. Okay. Okay. Do you mind? These change humps. So many Olympic scandals. They're not even that, like, there's not even that many scandals. They're just, like, anything for news, right? You gotta, like, I don't know. Complicated. Because I don't even think there's very many scandals. It's mostly just like, we have no news. We gotta make something interesting. Okay. Excuse me. I'm still looking for items, so we're just gonna go here too. Derek, thank you so much for the raid. Why do I have 2 raid alerts? What? Huh? I got distracted. Oh my god. Yep, still no bow. Was there a scandal in hockey? I wouldn't even say the curling one was a scandal. There's rules on the fact that you're not supposed to touch the thing, the curling rock, after a specific line is crossed, and it didn't cross the line. So, by the time that it was... But everybody's like, oh man! They touched the thing! Yeah, because it hadn't crossed the line. All I heard that might be scandalous is competitors having romantic encounters with each other, but that's like every year. That's like a well-known thing that happens every year at the Olympic. A lot of very attractive, athletic individuals getting in one place at one time. Yeah. Also, Bo. Hey Crate! How's it going? Yep, we got the bow, which is good. That means our last thing that we don't have is the lamp. Alright, I need to think. Okay, whew! We did it! We're gonna go, and I'm just gonna set this up just in case. Yeah, exactly. Rashkavar? A mushroom? Ooh. Panic. I'm gonna get shot and... Okay, there's my key. Yikes. Nope. 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 I'm about to die. And that right there is exactly why I opened the door. Wait, did I leave the door? Yes, I did. Okay, whew. Ooh. You can't do dark rooms, period, but that one seems really stressful. The one that I was just in? So basically, the dark maze in Turtle Rock is fairly simple if you are familiar with it. It's basically hold down and right until you move down and right, which is like you can see based on the swingy, what's it called? Like the you can tell based on the fire bars where you need to do. And then once you hit the button, like once you lift up the rock and hit the button, then you hold up until you go up. And then you hold right. 1, 2, 3. Don't touch me. 1. Yeah. And then you just hold down until you get to the fire bar at the bottom. And then you hold left. And you just have to remember about the time. Like, the amount of time that you need. Okay. One more. You press down and right until you move down and right. Now I got 2 follower alerts. What's happening? Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I mean, it's way worse in Randomizer. Let me tell you. In Randomizer, you don't want to be, honestly, I don't think I really need to be looking for this lamp, but, you know, here we are. We might as well. Careful, Brown. That is definitely on the what's it called? It could be grounds for forfeiting had I not literally just talked about the fact that I'm going to be looking for, or that I'm looking for only the lamp. But yeah. Cause that could be hinting that I don't actually need to continue looking for things. Okay. Do we have everything we need to clear all the dungeons? Technically, we need Quake. And that's on the pedestal. We also need fire, or not fire, but lamp. We don't need lamp, but I would like lamp. But we're gonna go mode Eastern, we're gonna go mode, all the rest of these dungeons. If it didn't happen on stream, it doesn't exist is my favorite race rule. See, the thing is, right, it's not about just that. It's what the most important thing is, like, I have memory issues and reminders are very, very valuable to me and would be more valuable than somebody telling me where to go. So that's why I consider reminders to be just as spoilery as, you know, actually telling me where an item is. The X water is an item from, water from Earthbound? Question mark? Is it? Yeah, it's okay, Brown. That's why I was explaining. If it's not in Earthbound, then is it in Undertale? Or Pokemon? Hello? There we go. I was letting go of the thingy too early. It is Earthbound? Okay. Thank you. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. You're not stupid. No, no insulting yourself. Thank you. We'll just grab these because I normally try to grab these even when I'm not really looking for much. Just in case, you know, sometimes they happen to have nice things. Like, you know, lamp or silver arrows would be great. Another bottle would also work. You crossed your 8-year fall-versary earlier this month. Yo, nice. The illusion of depth in this game and dungeon is so amazing. Yes. Saku back! The end of the world is over. Thank you, Black Hat. I hope you're doing well. Rude, rude, rude. Rude, 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 and more rude. Excuse me. Hello? Saku, when is the AP thing that always happening? Is it monthly or weekly? It's monthly. And it just... I think it's like... I think only one person is left to finish. Because we have one ongoing right now. I'm still upset the small water bugs in here are Tektites. And the ones at Death Mountain are also Tektites. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's only one seed that's left. It might be a couple, but I'm pretty sure it's just like one or two. Tower of Hera, fire. Yeah, nobody cares about Tower of Hera, big key. Hey, Bemic! There's so many boxes here. They should have named them Get Hectites. Have you been? Pretty good. I had vacation, and it was really nice. I'll talk about more about that when I'm done the race seed. But for those of you who are not familiar or whatnot, weren't around last week, I took a week off for self-care week. The community rallied together in order to give me a week off. And yeah, it was really Moon Pearls and Desert Palace. Thanks, game. It was really fantastic. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Yo, thanks for the 5 consecutive watch streak. Oh god. Oh god. Hello? What is that? There we go. Well, that hit wasn't worth the pixels it took. Yeah. Not even slightly. Alright, up we go. Ignore this guy. We're going straight to the boss. I do remember, Jules. I do remember that you did a speedrun showcase. Alright, focus time. I'm just gonna use bombos because I don't want to mess this up. Oh god. It messed up. You mind? Goodness. That went all out of... Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just get silver arrows from the boss. I was worried that my internet people work too hard. I probably work too hard. I'm not gonna lie. That is a very valid possibility. But this week I was not. I could have worked too hard. There was definitely opportunities for me to work too hard, but all the stuff that came up, I was like, I'm off. This is somebody else's problem right now. Yeah. Being a YouTuber means literally having an inhuman control freak as a supervisor. I am the inhuman control freak as a supervisor. It doesn't help that Twitch and YouTube are also an inhuman control freak as well. I am a slave to the algorithm. I need to beat this boss. And that means finding the big key and going to the boss. With enough small keys, too. Rude? Yeah, I cannot go this way. I do not have small key. Go away. Yes, health. I am gonna poke somebody this week to, okay. To help me set up ship. Rando for Archipelago. Oh man, do I have so many games to learn. I finally got my list together for what the 40 seed is gonna look like, but that involves, you know, learning and playing through some games for the first time. And it's quite the list. But yeah, there's just a lot of things always running in the background for stream, right? Like, so there's like stream, of course, you know, playing video games and whatnot for stream. There's prep for streams. That's like trying to figure out what activities are coming up. Things like making thumbnails. There's things that are stuff like YouTube recordings and other things like that. Intros, outros. The VOD channel, which has been an issue, especially this last couple weeks. There's also the main YouTube channel and what happens there. Working on getting sponsorships. Yep, game keys, researching trends, a lot of research into like algorithms and changes in said algorithms, changes to rules. Stuff in the tech industry and stuff like that is also important to you know, keep up on. So having to do research into all that stuff. YouTube shorts. Planning events is huge. Prep for those events is even bigger. Organizing merchandise. Commissioning merchandise. We've got multiple posters and stuff, wallpapers. We got wallpapers each month in the Discord, so getting those done. Yeah. Wait, hang on, I can do this. Keep forgetting that I have the fire rod. Oh, there's my big key. Oh, and nice! Perfect! Yes, I do like getting those. Especially for Misery Mire. Buying new PC parts and building it. Yeah. I mean, that's been not too bad right now. The last things I needed for my computer was the fans. For the cooling system that I have. Like, I have a cooling unit, but, what I needed was 3 additional fans to get the airflow in the thing going correctly. But now I have everything I need for the computer, at least on its way. I don't think that I have the fans here, but they were on my throne list, and they are no longer on my throne list, and something got shipped today, and I'm assuming it's those fans. So I will have my computer built relatively soon. I bet having a wedding planning background sure helps manage your streamer work. I think that being a bit of a, I think, yes, it would be if it wasn't for the fact that, hang on, I need to focus for half a second. Give me a sec. It would be if there was as many tools for streaming, like being organized. Organized. It would be easier if there was as many tools for being organized as a streamer as there is for, like, being a wedding planner. One of the things I think that is a struggle is the fact that everything is kind of all over the place and there's not really a good way to stay organized. There's a whole lot of things that claim to help keep you organized, but not a very good place that's integrated with everything. Whereas, like, when I was doing wedding planning, I could integrate a lot of my software together because it was kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It was really easy to link all of my stuff so that everything was organized and easily. For Twitch, it's not the same. No, my don't forget the thermal paste. My CPU is already put together. My CPU is on my motherboard already. Actually, I need to do Eastern Palace. My CPU is on my motherboard already, and so is everything else. It's mostly just not up and running because one, I needed the power supply, which I got, but my power supply I actually have to swap my current computer one with my new computer one because my current computer one is less powerful than my new one, and my new one is gonna need the more powerful PSU. But yeah. Event planning for events, like for event planning for events that I've done as a streamer, having that event planning background is really good. But I just wish that there was more tools that helped kept things organized all in one place with the different, you know, with different things, like a proper calendar that's not, you know, Google calendars. Okay. Do you mind? What is this? Huh? I guess I hit it before it was awake? But yeah, my new graphics card is much more powerful than my old graphics card and requires more power. I'm pretty sure same with my CPU. Okay. I've messed up twice. Well, time to go over to the pedestal, pick that up, and hope that I don't die in Misery Mire. You had to move up to 850 with your GPU upgrade. I am at 850 in. I will be at 850 in this computer that's right next to me. My new computer will be at 1000. Hey Hikari, how are you doing? Oh, wrong way. Been so long since I've been to the pedestal, I forgot the way. I don't know, Rashkavar. We'll see. Depends. There's a lot of things that I have to consider about power and a variety of other things. You know, making sure that my room doesn't overheat and etc. 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 Pedestal full, Anna. With me. Oh yeah, Quake. I can't keep the burb because Quake only affects animals and creatures and monsters that are on the ground. Surprise. So the bird doesn't get frozen because it's not on the ground. So English isn't my first language. Is it okay to ask if getting the silver arrows the way we did this... Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused with what you're asking. Is it okay to ask if getting the silver arrows the way we did made this pedestal seed less bad? I mean, we have tempered sword, so it doesn't really matter whether we have the silver arrows or not. I feel like for other people, yes, that will definitely be nice. But for us, once we get tempered sword, it doesn't really matter whether we have silver arrows or not. It doesn't really make much of a difference. It does make the final boss fight a little faster, but everyone is going to get, everyone is going to end up getting the silver arrows, so there's going to be no advantage or disadvantage for anybody. Yeah, of course, Austin! Thank you so much for using it! It's so funny, because sometimes I'll, like, go into people's chats, and, they'll be talking about dark rooms and everything else, so I'm like, would be cool if there was some guides or anything else all out there. And they'll be like, yeah, I use some dark room maps or whatever else all available online. I was like, oh, which website you find them at? And they tell me that it's my own website, but they don't realize that it's me. That's talking about it. It's so funny. Organically getting silvers rather than having to hunt them down in endgame is make or break for me in terms of being remotely competitive if I were playing. That's fair. Oh, really? You dark room maps, you say? Who would make something like that? Oh, well, there's all of the items in this dungeon. I'm very glad that the maps and everything else that I make are still helpful for people, because I know that a lot of people have gotten into the rando, and for a while I was like, does anybody even really use the maps anymore? But then so many people still come to the chat and they're like, oh my gosh, I use your darkroom maps, I love them so much, thank you so much. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad people are still finding them useful. I don't know why I'm going that way when I know that those are gonna be small keys or map and compass. Ooh. I wanted to go get a blue potion. This is gonna be a really rough thing that I'm about to do because I don't have health. And it's dark, so I'm gonna have to focus for a bit, and I'm probably gonna get annoyed. So... I'm a gamer? I got stuck. I'd much rather... Oh yeah, I guess I should use my sword so I can see where I'm going. Thank you so much for the raid! I'm doing dark rooms, so I'm a little focused for a moment. But I would love to hear about your Final Fantasy X experience. You finished 9! Congrats! Yo, thank you so much for the 90 months! Whew! What are we... yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I am not dying here. No, no, not after that. Absolutely not. Okay, I whiffed. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. There are resources out there for dark rooms. If you're talking about maps, besides maps, I don't think so. The dark room section was long. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Hey, Taco, you like the ped seed? It was great. Love ped seeds. Just blame Anna for wanting the ped seed? Yeah, honestly, I was surprised at how many dungeons I was able to just blitz through because of knowing where all the items were. It's just the lamp that I was like, eh. I mean, video playthroughs for dark rooms, yeah, honestly, I could do that. Yeah, I could do a video for dark rooms. It would just be without the dark in the dark room. I think there's a way to turn off, what's it called? Turn off the darkness layer in, one of the programs. But yeah. You somehow knew that that emote was going to be popular tonight? Was Saku mood? Only one person's used it so far. To be fair, only two people have finished it so far. Finished the race, so... No. Only one person? There you go, Scarf. Don't worry, we'll find the big key right here. It'll be perfect. When Saku was bullying Saku? What? I would never. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow, I have so many hearts! What's going on here? I didn't even notice that until now. I haven't been paying attention to my health at all, except for the fact that sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm really low on hearts. Like, actual hearts. Oh, there is Servo just finished. You lied as naturally as you breathe. What? What are we talking about? I don't remember. Would the sprite be dark? No. The sprite would not be dark. There is a way to turn off the darkness layer. Of course, doing that while racing is cheating. So I do not recommend doing it while racing because that's cheating. But yes, you are able to turn off the darkness layer on an emulator. Oh, Saku no bullying Saku? Oh, that's what you're talking about. Eh. Saku deserves it. Before I accidentally mirror. Yo, Zarates, thank you so much for the resub. Enjoy the lurk. I need more arrows so that I can beat the game. Darn it. You know, there's a way. I don't think that's even possible now with fast ROM. There is a way to... Oh my god. Anyways, there is a way to go and dash through there the right time to get a very particular cool item dash. Yikes! No. This guy needs to not. Yikes, 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 yikes. You mind? Where's more arrows? I need more arrows. Just bombs. Okay. Don't need bombs. Ooh. Come back here. Arrows. It's fine. I don't need them. I would like them. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna use my arrows because, okay. And I'm also not gonna use my other stuff because I am a goof. And, yeah. You stop. I am being absolutely wrecked by Lammo. And this fire from the Medusa head. I forgot that I could get arrows here. I did not need to hold back on arrows. I forgot about literally that room. Oh, spoiled milk. That is not a cool thing to pull out of the vending machine. Excuse me, that's rude. Grape juice? Oh man. Honestly, that would be one of the coolest flavors for Madrinas if they ever make grape juice. Like if it tasted like grape crush. I don't know if you guys know what that tastes like. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing or not. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Do a Zelda randomizer with 8 games and a jigsaw. Have you heard of it? I can't tell if you're memeing. Kumis, thank you so much for the 32 months. What you're talking about is called an archipelago, and yes, I've heard of it. There you go. I'm not memeing. I've been on a Zelda rando for a while. Squirrely, I I've done multiple 10-game solo archipelagos a long time ago, before they went like super mainstream. I'm hipster in this instance. And I'm gonna be doing a 40-game one this year. Hipster Saku. Yep. Yeah. 10 games too little now. Oh my god, you know what? Heck this already. I'm already annoyed at the bug net. Oh my god. I'm not good at the sword one either though, to be fair. Fired from Aghanim, just straight up. There you go. We have a swagnet. That's it. But yeah, there's a 10-game solo archipelago video on my website, on my YouTube channel. It's called, I think it's like 10-game multi-world the movie or something like that, because it was like 48 hours that got cut down into, I think it was 9, in order to, yeah, fit on YouTube. Might be 10. I just remember sending the VODs to Tropical, and being like, I am so sorry for this. What? Pity corner? Watch it on 20 times speed? Please don't. That'll kill my my watch time percentage. Watch it on 0.2 speed. Set it up for when you go to bed. Just to autoplay in the background. You know, honestly, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. That timing? Whiff, 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 whiff. Hello? Hello? Ganon? That was danger? Oh my god. Does it? Yes, playback speed affects watch time, yes. Dot done! As soon as I figure out where the dot done button is, there it is. Oh my god! No, it's not time for another one. Okay, I'll tell you while the credits are going. Thank you for the GGs. I'll tell you what the 40-game archipelago games are, because I've got the list. Okay, are you ready? Hang on, I'm not ready. Where's the list? There it is. Okay. Here you go. This is what's coming up. Not yet, because I'm not ready for it yet. I still have games I have to actually play on here for the first time. But this is what's happening this year. All right, A Hat in Time, A Link Between Worlds, A Link to the Past, Crystallis, Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, Dome Keeper, Factorio, Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, Metroid Prime 2, Pokemon Emerald, The Jigsaw Puzzle, Resident Evil 2, StarCraft 2, Zork, Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, Hollow Knight, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 1, Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion, Majora's Mask, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, Minecraft, Oracle of Ages, Ocarina of Time, Oracle of Seasons, Portal 2, Raft, Super Metroid Link to the Past Combo Rando, Symphony of the Night, The Minish Cap, Stardew Valley, Subnautica, Time Spinner, Twilight Princess, Tunic, and Wind Waker. I did not hear about that, R-Gamer. Must have heard that list wrong. Didn't hear Link to the Past 35 times. I thought about doubling up on games, but I figured that it was going to be really hard for you guys to keep track of which games. Like, if I had multiple Links to the Past and multiple of whatever else all, it was already going to be complicated having an SMZ3 and a Link to the Past in there. So I tried really hard to not double up on games. But yeah. Oh, that's awesome, R-Gamer. But yeah, that's the list. The 40-game archipelago. It should be noted, right now, there's a vote in the Discord, in the supporters, benefits channel. So like anybody who's a subscriber or a YouTube channel member, there is 2 hours left for the vote for which game I'm going to do a first playthrough of next. Between A Hat in Time, Time Spinner, and Luigi's Mansion, okay? It is going to be up for 2 hours, and then once the vote's done, the vote's done, and that's going to be what's played tomorrow on stream. So, if you would like to get your vote in, get it in now, because, yeah. Two hours. You have 2 hours to get your vote in. But yeah, I need to play A Hat in Time, Time Spinner, Luigi's Mansion, Dawn of Sorrow, and Harmony of Dissonance, Metroid Prime, and Metroid Prime 2, StarCraft 2, and Zork. StarCraft 2 and Zork, I'm not going to go through the entire campaign of StarCraft 2 on stream. I'm going to do the randomizer after I do the tutorial missions. But I have not played A Hat in Time, Time Spinner, Luigi's Mansion, Dawn of Sorrow, FF1, Pixel Remaster, Factorio, Harmony of Dissonance, you know, Metroid Prime 2, or StarCraft 2 or Zork. All of those are going to be new. But not all of them I'm going to do a first playthrough of. But yeah. You thought I might try Mystic Quest? I don't know enough about I don't know. I don't mind the RPGs, but I find that they're really long. But in a different kind of way. It's like, I understand the RPGs and that the RPGs are like a possible rando and whatnot, but it's just, I don't like leveling up. I don't like grinding. I don't like any of that stuff. And the reason why I do free enterprise is because I don't need to. Because of the apples. If the other stuff has something like that where I could just do like an apple seed in that, whatever that version this thing is, I would be interested. But I just want to go in and fight things and get items and win the game. I don't want to go and grind and punch things 10,000 times in the face until I level up enough to, you know, yeah. Yo, have a good night, Anna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. We have a lot of stuff to talk about after this seed because I've been away on holidays, and we also have a lot of packages to go through, and we have the schedule to go through and the plans for this week because this is a week-long bonus stream week. So that means I'm streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay? So that is a lot of days in a row. I went from not streaming for an entire week to streaming non-stop, basically. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Lots of stuff to go over. I don't know if the rando has it, but I know that Final Fantasy Master Quest is considered my first JRPG, so it's very simple if you've played harder ones. Stream Reaver? What is that? Whoa, bam! GG! 161 out of 216.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!